Now I had probably, 8 spots that were leaking on there. And again, I just decided it's smart to do them all together and just seal everything. So today is the first day the weather's been good enough to do anything on the building. It's been rainy, wet, and I'm going up on top of the roof today. It's about 13 feet up to the top there. And then at the center of the roof, it's about almost 18 feet from the ground. So I'm gonna climb up there. We're gonna go ahead and fix all of the screws up there. I'm gonna either tighten or replace anything that needs being replaced. We're going to rubberize everything else up there. Just going forward, I want to do every single screw and bolt up there just to make sure there aren't any leaks going forward, and it'll be pretty much a 10-year fix, so I won't have to do it again for a very long time. So that's the ploy of what we're going to do today. People talk about walking on roofs and things like that. This has a not so steep roof. Let's see if we can see it from the side over here. So there you should at least be able to see the slope of the roof up there. So it's not terrible, so it's gonna be a little tricky if it's wet, so you never ever go up on a roof when it's wet or where there's any chance of it raining while you're up there, because again, it could have some issues. Now it looks a little overcast, but it's been looking like this most of the day. It's warm and it's not supposed to rain for 2 days. So, okay, so we're up on the roof right now, as you can see. I'm up on the eBay building. I'm filling in a few spots, and I decided I'm just gonna go ahead and cover and seal every bolt on here. I'm about half done. I've got the, I guess what's north, south side, I would say this is about all done, and then I've got probably 10 or 20% of the front side. So I'm about 75% done with this. Again, you can see the nice view over here. That's a pay toll road over there. There's no exit. That's 5 miles to the closest entrance onto that in any direction, but you can kind of see the layout of the land here. You can see some of the bolts, you can see some of the sealer I put on this. This is a rubber sealant. It's not like a latex or anything that's going to deteriorate. This is a long-term fix that's gonna last a very long time. I've got, obviously, my ladder down there. There's the stuff I'm using to fill it. I've pretty much finished this side, as I said, and I'm moving on to the other side. I've already got some done on this other side. There's like 2 more spots that I needed to get to actually end up finishing off the any spots that I thought were leaking. Now I had probably, 8 spots that were leaking on there. And again, I just decided it's smart to do them all together and just seal everything. So I've sealed every single bolt and nut you can see on this entire side. And then the ridge seam here, I've done both sides, and any seam that was on there all the way down. We're gonna eventually have this sealed and painted. Maybe even rubberized, I'm not sure yet. As opposed to doing the inside, the epoxy floor inside, I figured the ceiling is probably the best, the roof I should say, not the ceiling. But again, there's the house, you can see, lovely view up here, honestly. Trains pulling across the street, but we're almost done. So again, after this, after I finish the other side will be done tomorrow. This is actually the first day where it's been a good weather. The weather has been the thing here. It's been raining April showers constantly. There hasn't been a day where it hasn't rained for I don't know how long. Plus I wanted to make sure it was nice and warm. Today is about 65 outside. The first day it's been above, say, 46 or so in weeks and weeks. So since we've been in here, it's probably rained about 85% of the time, and then everything else is wet. You can't get up on a metal roof when it's wet. I wouldn't anyway. I'm not interested into it. I'm not having any problems with going up this way, but anyway, that's about it with the roof. We're about done. So again, we're moving on, we're sealing it up, and we're not going to have any more problems with it.